Yo, wagwan. Tis your boy, Jeton Legendary, and we are on Skyrim, as you can very clearly see. It's been a long time since we've done a Skyrim photography session, folks. And you know what? I kind of figured, why not do these somewhat within the similar theme of my cyberpunk photography sessions, where I use specific characters, specific themes, all kinds of stuff like that. And as you saw by the thumbnail and title, today, we got all the chocolate characters, okay? I got 4 specifically, and I'm gonna be using all 4 of them. With that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, share with your people who join the Legendary Clan, support channel, become legendary. There's no specific clothing theme for this one. I'm about to do some beach photos here for Aaliyah. As you can see, we're in Solestein, on one of the prettiest beaches in the game, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then the other characters, I'm gonna do whatever I do for them. But I mean, look at the clouds, look at the theme. Alright, her little bikini, you know what I'm saying, her little outfit going on. Look at the view. Alright, this is one of the major reasons I've done so many photos at this side of Solestein. Show you where I am, just in case you want to come through here yourself. Right outside of Bristleback Cave, this little camp right here. There's going to be a bunch of those little dudes. Kill all of them off, drag the bodies out of the area, because them little fools. You know what I'm saying? They, of course, it's a Skyrim. They take a hot minute to disappear. But once they disappear, it is a perfect little camp spot to do photos for your character. I've done a few different sets here. And it never gets boring with this spot. Especially because it has this little thing here. You can like actively use for your character's photos. You know what I'm saying? It's a great spot. It's a great spot. That's why I'm always out here. And as you can see, the skybox is looking extra gorgeous. Okay, it's looking extra gorgeous. Oh, them fools better not come down here. But I mean, yeah, this is the spot we're gonna be working with here. Good old photo mode. For the colors we want now, though. You can also control, of course. I wonder is this mod well used like that? I haven't seen it in a hot minute. You go back and check it out. I wonder how many people use this. First, we must configure her face. A simple smile is always good. Chilling on the beach, so I mean, she ain't gotta look angry or nothing. You chilling on the beach, there's no such thing as anger. Feel me? Dang, things will come over here. I don't think I have a single usable weapon on her. I kind of came out here dangerously. A little too bright. Oh no, actually the color is fine. The brightness though, let's go ahead and bring that down a little bit. Yeah, it's much better. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Every time I do a cyberpunk theme, it works perfectly. Why do I not do that for other games? I'm like, you know what? I got 4 absolutely gorgeous chocolate characters. I'm about to use these fools. Her, Aaliyah, for the newer folks here. Okay. Then I got Haida, that's my shield, the shield maiden. Alright, then I have Anaya, that's the real dark skinned lady, you know what I'm saying, the Haitian lady. And then I got Naday, that's the archer, that's my archer. I do gotta be careful though, because the people that make these poses be doing a little overboard, so I'm gonna be like way out here until I find what? What the fuck did I just say? Yeah, people over here. It's Skyrim. We can't be surprised. Skyrim. The good folks of Skyrim love their overly sexual mods. So I do gotta be way out here when I'm doing these. But some of these are not good. Are not good for the YouTubes, man. I figure she'd be sitting a little low. There we go. I'm saying, so you gotta be careful with some of these poses. Wait, what is this supposed to be? Because she's looking way down. Man, hold up. So you just gonna watch this much of the video, and you not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. One of them what's name poses? It sure enough is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful out here with these dang Skyrim poses, man. That's another reason why I kind of don't do the Skyrim photo shoot joints all that often, because the poses people be making are quite explicit. Can't escape them. Dang near every fucking pose pack in existence is Bethesda Gaming after all, folks. You already know. You already know, bro. You can't avoid it. Oh wait, hold on. I'll field of view. I always do 51 here in Skyrim. Just the perfect field of view. You can't avoid the overboardness. Although I'm sure most folks don't try to avoid it. Because who gives a crap, right? Your game, your choice. Let me move her because her arm is floating. Yeah, I'm like, you know, I need to do more themes like that on Cyberpunk because I want to do other photo sessions for other games, but I couldn't think of like which ones or what I would do for them. I'm like, oh duh, just do them how I do Cyberpunk. Something to be resting on, otherwise it's gonna look weird. Although that would obviously see that wouldn't be very comfortable to rest your head on, but you know, it's the only thing in the near location. Unfortunately, you can't spawn stuff and what. I forgot how to move this fool's eyes. It's been a long time since I've done a it's been a long time since I have done these. Do these even work? It don't work. It's been a hot minute since I've done a Skyrim photo session, so I'm a little lost here. I'll get my bearings. It's like when I first did the Cyberpunk joint coming back. Okay, there's a look that I could use with this pose. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but not gonna work, is it? That ain't gonna work, is it? I got one issue though. My depth of field ain't working. I can't see depth of field. It's not doing anything. You doing something? Or she's just laying too flat? Oh, it is doing something. I just can't tell out this direction because of the water, maybe. My main issue is I can't make her look up. I kind of forgot that doesn't work. Kind of forgot that part does not work. So she's kind of just blankly staring. Let's try something else then. But let me back it up. Back it up. Yeah, I'm like, I got way too many characters. There's way too many easy things that I could be doing. I ain't thinking of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Actually, let's bring that sun down just a bit more. I want that golden twilight hour look. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for. You know, actually something I was thinking about yesterday is I need to get a face lighting mod. Right, there we go. That color is perfect, man. That is perfect colors. I need to get a face lighting mod for Fallout. That'll make doing photos at night easier. I have one issue on Fallout that I don't have on any other game. Maybe except for like GTA or something. Which, is I do not have the ability to take photos at night because I don't have a lighting source. I kind of didn't think about it. I got lighting sources on Cyberpunk, lighting sources on Fallout. I mean, not Fallout, this game. Why the heck did I never get a lighting source, especially for face lighting on this game? What am I thinking, huh? Okay, so there's photo number 1. I forgot to open up the folder so I can see how many photos I got. So, for the folks who are new here, I do a lot of gaming photography sessions. Black Desert, Cyberpunk, trying to add some more in the future, probably GTA and whatnot. I have a lot of fucking characters, okay? This lady right here, this is Aaliyah. She's not my oldest character. She's my favorite character. She quickly became my favorite. Back in the day, I used to have a playthrough channel where I would upload and play through story games. So like I did the San Andreas storyline, I did GTA 3, I did all the GTAs except Vice City. No, let me correct that because I'm lying like crazy. I did GTA 3, Okay, I got through that, right? I did not do Vice City. I purposely act like I couldn't find a controller fix. Because the controls on Vice City were fucking horrible. So I purposely act like I couldn't find a fix because I, for the life of me, did not want to play Vice City. I had got some information from my brother and my dad who played through the game. My dad especially, you know, he was more than old enough to play when the game had dropped. They had both said it's basically GTA 3, but in certain cases more nonsense. That immediately had me like, ugh. I don't know if I'm trying to play that. Right? So, I tried to play through San Andreas. That failed horribly. Man, it was fun while we was in Los Santos. While we was in Los Santos, it was fun. Up until right when we left, though. Once CJ had to go into the countryside, boy, that game turned into a whole nother world. That game turned into a whole nother world. I fucking hated it. I'm like, dang, this is really killing the nostalgia I had as a kid playing this all the fucking time. Cause you know, when you a kid, you don't pay attention to how annoying games are. You only just there playing for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? You using the cheat codes, goofing around, killing NPCs. You ain't really playing. You ain't doing the storyline and crap as a kid. At least I didn't. Right? But then, you know, with that playthrough channel, I actually tried to go through the storyline. Fucking, I hated it. I was so mad too, because I'm like, dang, this game used to be popping to me. That put a bad taste in my mouth with that dang game. I ain't gonna lie. That crap was torture. And I knew it was gonna get bad. I knew it was gonna get bad. I ain't gonna lie. I knew it was because when I said during one of the episodes, I was like, at some point, this game isn't gonna be as fun as it is now. And I guarantee you it's when we leave the countryside. Was I right? Yes. Yes, I was. I was right. As soon as we had to make CJ leave the countryside, things went downhill. Or as soon as we made CJ go to the countryside, things went downhill. Okay, that pose, her legs look a little odd. I didn't realize that. That is the downside to having a Skyrim character that's a, you know what I mean, that's a little chunky when everybody else don't do that with their characters. Because a lot of these poses are meant for very small characters. A lot of people out here like their characters real small. Sometimes a little too small. So some of these poses don't always work for such, you know what I mean, a character of such build. But nah, yeah. Then the way I used to do my my playthrough channel was I would do like voting polls, so people could vote on what games they wanted to see, stuff like that, right? But what had happened was I had played one too many trashy games. Then I tried to play through GTA 4, but because of San Andreas, it was just, I'm like, dang man, this ain't. Ugh. So I had to play Mafia first. Mafia 1 was a fucking masterpiece. Mafia 2, I mean, we already know about Mafia 2. Forgot we gotta be way back here when we going through these dang poses. Mafia 2, we already know about Mafia 2. It's one of the greatest games of all time. You know what I mean? Joe Barbaro, fucking Vito, Scaletta, you know what I'm saying? All the dudes. That's one of the best. That is still my favorite Mafia game to this day. If it wasn't for the fact that I was trying to clear up some space, it probably would still be on my computer. The problem is I ain't played it in ages, so I didn't really see a need to keep it on my computer because I got other games I'm trying to mess around with for the photography channel here. You know, for more photo purposes and whatnot. If it wasn't for the fact that I just needed to clean up some space, man, and I got rid of a whole bunch of games, that crap would still be on my computer. It would still be on my computer, even though I ain't played it in 50 years. One of these days, I'd probably mess around and get back on it. You know what I'm saying? But I just, you know, I needed to clean up some space. Need to make some space. Which way is she looking out at? I don't think there's a post of any sort for... Oh, shoot, her arm. Oh, this way, maybe. But, she gotta lean up on something. But, you know, the Mafia series was great. Up until we got to, Mafia 3. Mafia 3 broke me. So then I was like, alright, folks. Nobody was really even enjoying the Mafia 3 all that much, right? Which I guess shouldn't have been surprising because for years people said that that game was trash. But when I finally played it for the first time, I'm like, well, looks like people weren't just crying a whole bunch. Because it was funny because when that game had first dropped, me and one of my homeboys, we were dissing people. Like, people were always crying just to cry. They were saying Mafia 3 was bad and Mafia 3 was garbage. I'm like, how the fuck could Mafia 3 be garbage when Mafia 2 is a complete masterpiece? The crazy thing is, I never even had played the game. I didn't play the game until a whole 4 years later, I think. Or no, a whole 6 years later, because it was 2021 or 2022, I think. Man, that game was fucking buns. Great voice acting, the storyline was decent, and it actually taught me a lot about them early stages of the South. You know what I mean, in the 70s and whatnot. But no, yeah, that game was fucking garbage. That game was garbage. Right? So Mafia 3 broke me, because playing through that was terrible. Then immediately I had to go straight to the GTAs. Because people had voted for the GTAs afterwards. Right? And then once they had voted for the GTAs, I'm like, okay. Let's play some GTA. GTA 3 started off a breeze. It started off beautiful, right? But as we kept going, the game just kept managing to get worse, worse, worse. I'm like, what the fuck happened? It went from buttery smooth to NPCs doing dumb crap and stupid missions that were just absurdly... You know how y'all know how old school games are. If you play a lot of old school games, you know how old school games, their form of challenge is not actually a challenge. Let's make the impossible and make it where the player has to get through it. Kind of like Saints Row 1, where you gotta fight like 11 dudes on a roof with a while they're using rocket launchers, and all you get is whatever regular guns you have, because it's somewhere early in the storyline, if I'm not mistaken. So you naturally won't even have that many weapons by that point. It was that type of crap. It's like, it's not really meant for you to surpass. It's just meant for you to suffer. So then, when GTA 3 started, like I said, GTA 3 started off easy, light work. I'm like, this is the game I remember. Straight classic. I don't remember how old I was when I had first played GTA 3. I think it was like 03. The game came out in 01, if I'm not mistaken. I was playing about 03. No. It might have been 02. Because I was still very young. I remember just driving around, crashing into people on trucks. In a truck, and then I remember it was like real late one time, and I had made a foolish move. I was like, isn't it late? Don't I have to go to bed for school? My mom and dad was like, it was like, you never tell us that it's getting late. You're supposed to stay up as long as possible. But now that we know it's late, go to bed. You got school in the morning. And I was like, oh dang. That was the first time I ever learned that, and I never said anything after. I'll just be sitting there playing GTA. You know what's funny too, because you always heard back in the day people were like, oh, GTA is not for kids, it makes them violent and aggressive. Never once did I ever have the idea of hopping in a semi-truck and running people over. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really my type of style, you know what I mean? Sitting in prison, sitting behind somebody's bars ain't really my style, you know, it's not really my swag. You feel what I'm saying? I like the freedom of being able to, you know, record gaming videos and World of Warcraft gaming videos and fucking video game photo sessions, and soon some real life photo sessions when I get some batteries for my camera. You know, taking great sceneries and stuff and going out to car shows, and you know, I like doing that. So It was never a thing of mine to want to hop in a semi truck and run people over. You know, that's not really my style. Number one, semi trucks, they require some gas. You know, it takes a lot of gas to move something that weighs somewhere between 12 to 20,000 pounds with just its body, no trailer. You know, then all that gas, all that engine, that big old engine, it's gonna eat the gas up. It's gonna be guzzling. Okay. It sounded a little crazy, but that's the truth. Alright, something that weighs 16,000 pounds but has 500 horsepower and like 1,400 foot-pounds of torque. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna eat that gas up real quick, fast, and in a flash. Feel what I'm saying? That's a chase that wouldn't last super long. Semi trucks are real front heavy. They shoot them back tires out, shoot, I may as well be counted dead, because that big fiberglass thing gonna start fucking tumbling. You know what I'm saying? Go around this side. It's a good thing we're way the fuck out here. It's like I say, you gotta be careful with these poses, because the Bethesda folks, that's dang near all they make. Is as you can see by these poses. Very, very sexualized poses. I mean, I ain't gonna say they not great poses. Some of them is just kind of odd. Nothing I would really ever use. But for the ones that is just still a little too crazy, we gotta go way the fuck back here, okay? We gotta be way out here. Actually, matter of fact, we did 6 up here. Let's bring her into a new spot real quick. You know what I'm saying? When I got to Vice City, I'm gonna tell you right where I gave up, and I was like, okay, if I can avoid playing Vice City, I will. You know, it's real early in. You know the mission where you gotta use that little helicopter and fly into the building where, well, actually by the fire would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Is this a treasure chest? Oh, okay, I'm gonna say, how did I miss that? I clearly did not. You know, it's a mission where you gotta fly a little helicopter into an unfinished building, and there's a bunch of dudes in there. Actually, let's have her in the water. I don't think I ever did in the water photos at this place. Kind of ridiculous considering how many pictures I've done here. How fast does this water get deep? Not too fast. I think I'm gonna here instead. Okay, never mind. Is there a shallow position here? Some shallow waters? I can still see the sun. I don't like that big freaking cleft of land there though. Then in that mission where you have to fly that little helicopter through the an unfinished building, there's a bunch of construction workers in there. The controls on that helicopter for controller is inexistent, okay? So if you're playing Vice City, you can't do it with an Xbox controller straight off the bat, okay? You gotta find somebody who has a config for it. Problem is, I ain't even give a crap to look for a config, if I'm being honest, because I was so dang tired of playing that game. Because I already knew it was about to be dumb, and so I asked my dad and my brother, because I know my dad he played it when it came out. He played through it a couple of times, and then I asked my brother, as a younger person, you know, how did he feel about the game? And they both said it is GTA 3, but with even more annoyances. I'm like, okay, I got quarrels with that because I just got done with GTA 3 and the ending story. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many of y'all would actually go play through GTA 3, but I don't really want to spoil it, but fuck. So when I got to that GTA Vice City, I told my subscribers, I'm like, oh shoot, nobody has a nobody has a config for the controller. Guess I won't be able to play Vice City because the controls on keyboard are horrible. And they understood, nobody questioned it, because most people weren't even playing GTA 3 themselves, or GTA Vice City themselves. So I'm like, okay, perfect. Dodged a fucking bullet with that one, because I already knew that was gonna be awful. Just to get to San Andreas, and it was just as fucking annoying. And what hurt the most with San Andreas was I knew when the downfall was gonna come. I knew. Okay. Like I said, I said it in one of those videos. I was like, when we leave the countryside, this game is gonna go bad. I can tell. Was I right? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. When CJ had to go out in the countryside, the game went from, holy crap, this is fun, this is all the memories I remember as a kid, to, yeah, I don't remember this part of the game. Dang it, this water is too dang deep. I thought it would be. Okay, there we go. Just can't use none of the ones where she's laying real low, or at least back her up a bit. Man, the game went from popping to fucking, dang, this might be some of the worst. This might be the worst thing I ever played in my fucking life. I gave up. I quit. I think I quit somewhere around, what's the pimp dude you gotta meet when you're out in the San Francisco area? I stopped around him. I stopped at his missions. His missions and Zero's missions pushed me over the dang edge. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I think I still, because I had my crap connected to Rumble. I'm pretty sure you can still go up to Rumble and find them. And you'll see that the last one I recorded for San Andreas was, I think it said this game has pushed me over the edge or something like that. Man, that game, dude, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I forget when that was, but man, that game had me losing my dang mind. Let me go about this way real quick. You ain't gotta look in the camera for all of them. Man, she ain't gotta look in the camera for all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure them joints are still, some of them are still on Rumble. It's crazy too, because I can't even post on Rumble no more, because they wanted you to verify like 5-6 times. I was like, man, I'm sick of fucking verifying. So the last one I I was doing GTA 4, but I never finished it because I got tired of it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think this playthrough stuff is for me. To be honest, I don't think this playthrough stuff is for me. Because another problem came is, I realized that half the time when I'm doing those story games, I don't even give a crap about the storyline. I give more craps about my own character than any dang thing. Problem is, if I'm not on my own character, then, you know, it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working. It wasn't working. Simple as that. Like, I don't think this playthrough stuff is my style. I went back to regular style gaming videos, and that worked way better. I feel I goofed any dang ways. I think let me see what San Andreas. Oh, here. So the last one I did, the last few I did. Oh shoot. Okay, so I did one where you see smoke. And the title of that video is I Knew Smoke Was an Op, right? And then it moves on to the one with Catalina. And the title of that one was Will I Ever Like Older Games? And it says probably not. And the dang thumbnail says I hate old games. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand a lot of old games. Like I said earlier, the challenge of a lot of old games isn't even actually a challenge. It's just, hey, let's put like 1 million dudes on a roof and then give them rocket launchers and see if the player can beat them. Now, at least with Saints Row, it stayed fun for a long time, you know what I'm saying? The next title is It Started Great, Now I Hate It. In the thumbnail it says, it started off so fun. And then with the next one it says San Fierro has not made things better. It said my game crashed. That was another big issue I had with San Andreas. The crashing, the constant crashing, dude. Could you imagine this, right? You playing an old as fuck game like San Andreas where there's no autosaves. And that crap crashes on you, son. In the middle of a mission. A selection of missions. Where you don't get to save in between. Man. That was one of the many things that made me break. And then the very last one is... Alright, time for GTA IV. I need a break from this game. That game was making me lose my mind, yo. And then with GTA 4, I just never finished it. I never finished it. I'm like, alright, I ain't gonna lie, people. GTA 4 didn't have any real issues. The storyline was great. My problem with it is, it was a little boring. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little, You know? I felt like we were doing the same mission over and over and over, you know? It could just be me, you know? Maybe San Andreas had affected me and clouded my judgment, but yeah, no, I wasn't feeling 4. Yeah, I wasn't feeling 4 all that much, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot how many dang playthroughs I did. Mafia 3 didn't help though. Mafia 3 started the cascade of... Well, I actually want to be doing playthrough videos. You see how many photos we took real quick. That's 6. Oh shoot, I accidentally did one too many. Alright, let me see which one of these are kinda... I don't like that much. That one kind of whack. We can get rid of that one. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, found a next spot. Hold on, check the fit though, you know what I mean? Got the jeans. I'm trying to figure... Okay, the sun is right there, but we need some clear. We already had a little cloudy in the last one. I want it clear. Not 100% clear, but it's better. I don't know how well this goes. I thought there was a chair up here. When I was trying to jump up here, I thought there was a chair. There is no chair. Might not work, but rifting. I chose rifting because rifting, beautiful, man. Clearly see. But there's the docks at. You got the jeans on, ripped jeans. What the fuck was that? I'm starving. This character is, as you can see, is a level 4. So if you ever want to see more Skyrim stuff that isn't just photo sessions, pull up to the gaming channel, which is currently called Legendary Photography. It's the one that's purple. Why is this taking so long? It's still called Legendary Photography because I can't change the name of it yet. By the time this uploads, I still got like 11 days before I can change the name to Legendary Gaming. The profile picture says Legendary Gaming though. It's the one that's purple. That's where I'm gonna be uploading all my gameplay whenever I record some. Right now I'm uploading older gaming videos, but in the future it'll be newer stuff. It won't be like ultra consistent because this... my Warcraft channel and my music channel are gonna be, you know, those are my main things. So it won't be like ultra consistent, but I'll definitely be uploading. Let's see here, what colors we looking for? A little bit more concentration, slightly less color, a bit more brightness. That looks good. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, got mad amounts of content being uploaded over there though, because I still got some old stuff that uploaded over on that channel. So there's some stuff you could check out. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff you could check out. Right now we here on Anaya, the Haitian priest. Her little outfit here, you know, and matching gloves to match the boots. Boots is gold, of course, to match the jewelry, the jeans. I was gonna go with a white top, but then I realized that was a little too similar to another character's outfit I had did. I ain't want the outfit to be too similar. They're pretty big. I could actually make her sit on it. It's huge. I thought it was be a little smaller. Something where you quite literally would not be able to sit on. But it is not that small. You could definitely sit on that. That's for, I think that's for daggers. Thinking that's like her holding on to something. That's definitely a dagger pose. As for if your character's wielding daggers, which this character does not. She's a priest. She does, well, voodoo priest technically. Does half magic, half heals, half nature damage. So she'll heal with one hand, destroy with the other. I use a lightning shock ability. It's a little strong at her level, so she'll be running out of fucking mana fast. But once I get this fool leveled up, she's gonna be nice. Like the rest of my characters. She was one of my newer characters at the time, so I haven't done much with her yet. She was one of my newer characters. Not much was done for her quite yet. You got these pants on. In terms of safety purposes, we're good. And I want to do a casual style theme for 2 of the characters, and then one of the characters is going to have armor. So I want to do a few different options. Mostly stuff I haven't done on these characters. She's never had a... Most of her pictures are always... She's always wearing some kind of like dress. So I'm like, let me do something less priest. More casual. A little modern casual, but it's casual. No. I don't think in the world of Skyrim you'd be seeing people wear jeans and striped shirts and crap. Not exactly possible. Face light not on? The face light not on. See, that face light is very important for all characters. And obviously very important for your darker characters. As you saw there, he wasn't picking up very well. Matter of fact, though, hold on. This thing is huge. I could just get up there without flying into the water. I don't see no immediate way up. That big old fish floating around. He halfway out the water. Get up there! Scared to force her to jump too much. Fall off. Oh, the rope is a dang item, an object too? Okay, forget it. Forget it, bro. Okay. I thought... okay. Oh, now. Maybe just... I don't think you can jump over that. I mean, you can jump over it, but... I almost had that. Come on! Alright, man, forget it, yo. Forget it. I need to hurry up anyways. This video needs to drop at 3 o'clock. This video needs to drop at 3. I'll figure something out. The face light is now on and operational, I think. Should be. Oops. Way too close. I normally do 20 on Cyberpunk. What that look like on Skyrim here? About the same as Cyberpunk. I always do 20 on Cyberpunk because the closer view is just better. You can see more of the character. Easier. Problem is the sensitivity of this is crazy on Skyrim. What did they have the lighting at? 30? Color was at 20, I believe. Bring that down a little bit. Bring that brightness down a little bit too. A little too high. As well. Oh. Go ahead, put that smile back on. And we are ready to work. I don't know what poses I was going for specifically though. It's rocking a casual fit, so I would think mostly standing poses to mostly show off the fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I should have went with a black shirt instead though. This striped shirt is very 1920s Italian guy with not very much money. Thinking about joining the mafia. We can support his family. Brett be killing me to this day. Yeah, I wanted to use that, but dang, what's name's in the way? Oh, she can't. I can't even go over because she's not close enough. That's probably one of the reasons it wasn't working. I'm like, normally when you force the character that direction, they'll make their way onto it, but it ain't working. That is because we are. It's further away from it than I realized. He's further away than I realized. I need to look down again. Man, I be doing a dang good job on my characters, man. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Yeah, 20 don't work too well on Skyrim like it does on Cyberpunk. A little too far away on Skyrim. The fit clean, you know what I'm saying? The fit clean. The gloves match the boots. That's what you want to call those. Ah, shoot, they're clipping through the pants. Dang. Pants is clipping. You know that. Pants was clipping. What's the what? Okay, no, that's a good. Oh, we're gonna keep that right there. Actually, matter of fact, let me turn her toward the sun. I want the sunlight in the background. Should be able to see her now. Face light on. Yeah, here we go. Now she pops up with no problem. This is why you gotta have a face light, even for your lighter characters, because it adds the necessary shading. I use it for my white characters too. I use it for my giant yellow elf lady. I use it for all my characters. Doesn't matter the skin color. Doesn't matter skin tone. It is important because it adds necessary color or necessary highlights to the face. See. Let me go with a different pose though. Gotta show off mostly the outfit, you know? But yeah. The face lightness is very important. I've been using face light for a hot minute. Depth of field is not showing up. I need that background blurred. Face light. I need to get something like that for Fallout. I don't know why I never had anything like that on Fallout. Incredibly helpful. That's one issue I got on Fallout is lighting in my nighttime pictures are not good on the character's face. That's a Bethesda Games though. The Skyrim does the exact same thing. But you'd think that would have been something they would have fixed over so many dang years. But then again, we are talking about Bethesda, so you know. I think within a game period of what, 4 years from 2011 to 2015 when Fallout dropped, that is something they would have fixed. But it is not. There are still various lighting issues that this game has. But mods, as you can very clearly see, you know, mods fix that. This face light mod was one of them. Because one issue I had in a lot of my old Skyrim pictures and still have in my Fallout pictures is facial lighting. It's near impossible to see, to recognize, to distinguish certain shades in this dang game. If I'm saying that correctly. As you, well, I mean, you basically saw it. You couldn't see her dang face. That's not even fully a skin tone issue. Is she extra dark chocolate? Yes, she is a little dark chocolate lady, right? See, the issue was, because of the sun rays, her face was being completely blanked out, and that's not supposed to happen. Not supposed to happen at all. Regardless of the character's skin tone, it does happen though. Like I said, that happens with my lighter characters as well. It's not just my darker characters that happens to. Of course, naturally, because a lot of games don't get our skin tones properly, naturally, my darker skin tone characters are the ones who are a little harder to do. Aaliyah, Ade, her, and my other black characters. My big guy, I forgot his fucking name. I ain't been on him in a hot minute. Naturally, they are the ones who do get affected by it the most, obviously, as they are the darker characters, but even with the lighter characters, it's still an issue. Or characters with extreme skin tones as well. Like, I have a character who's red. She's just straight red, which I'll definitely be doing an episode with my alien skin tone characters. I got a yellow elf, I got a blue elf. I have a gray elf, I have a blue lady, she's literally blue. And then I got a red character who's like straight fucking red. I mean, like the strongest red you can think of, that's her skin tone. She is red. So for characters like that, skin tone definitely becomes an issue. The best way to fix that is, this baby. See how perfectly we can see her face now? That is all because of the simplicity of a face lighting mod. I'm having an issue here. Depth of field is not going all the way. Only going like halfway. Like, you're looking directly into the camera. She's got to be looking into the eyes of the person who's viewing. Now, of course, I can fucking blast the lighting up. But, see, that's not the best looking. A little too bright. Where we are is pretty much perfect for the time it is. Which is twilight hour. 5:38 p.m. in-game, not real life. Real life is pretty dang early still. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be recording Warcraft videos right now, but I had nothing to upload. So I'm like, okay. It's supposed to be Warcraft day, but I ain't got nothing to upload. I ain't gonna leave the people hanging. Especially because I have converted the channel once again. But that's fine. That's okay because it's not gonna happen again. Channel will be staying a photography themed channel. Virtual, real life, doesn't matter. Photography, baby. So I love photography. It's my thing. Which is exactly why we're here right now. You know what I'm saying? How many we got? 4. Need a couple of swag out joints, you know. You gotta look at the camera in each and every single one of them. I need to. I'll reverse it. I feel like we could turn it around. Actually, on this one more direction. Oh, one more in this direction, and then the other ones we switch during the sunlight. Actually, I really like it in this direction. Actually, you can see all the orange of the trees. Let's go back with some more seated poses. Where's the other selection of seated poses? Dude, essentially amazing that. Pose don't seem possible. Every time I see it, it doesn't look possible. Oh, it is. It'd be uncomfortable. But it never looks possible. I'm sure it is. I ain't about to try it. Okay, I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to find out. Okay, but I'm sure it's possible. It just looks uncomfortable. It's quite uncomfortable. I ain't about to be the one testing it out to see if that's possible. Okay. I'm sure it is. Alright, we need 4 more. We need that sunlight. It's gotta be gleaming, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be shining out here. Get a little bit of angle on this one. I'm trying to do a bunch more photo session videos too in different various games. I want to do one for GTA. Fortnite because a lot of people don't realize how gorgeous that fucking game is, man. Unreal Engine 5 graphics is insanity. You know what I'm saying? The shading, the lighting, those beautiful maps I've created. Okay, that's the biggest thing. I've created some absolutely gorgeous maps. Alright, 3 more photos. Oh no, when I say seated poses, I ain't mean like that. I ain't mean like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Crazy with these, some of these poses. Is why we gotta be, when I'm doing a character who's not wearing a whole lot, this is why I gotta go far away. Some of these poses are ridiculous. Some of these poses are ridiculous. You gotta go far away, okay? You gotta be real far. Oops. Gotta be sensitive. If you touch one button, and wouldn't show off the outfit very much. This is something I should have used for the beach photo. Maybe the next character. No, this is mostly about the outfit too. Because the outfit is swaggy. I probably should have went with a different shirt maybe, but this is still a swaggy outfit. She's still swagged up. Still rock the outfit quite nice. I'm mostly looking. Do I wish I could have got her up on top of the thing? Be sick. She'd be sitting up there. That'd be perfect. Oh, there we go. Now that is something that will work. We have to. Actually, you know, I think this would be a good one to turn her around. Go ahead and bring that time back a little bit. Turn her toward the sun. Yeah, there we go. This is the perfect pose to turn her toward the sun. Have her looking out. Boom. That way you can see the whole fit. A little bit of weirdness going in her her back area, but it's fine for now. Maybe we'll find something else out that'll work. I just realized it's a little discombobulated back there. A little discombobulated. See, it'll work though. I'll find something else. At the moment though, it's fine. Yeah, there's some other stuff I'm trying to mess with. Some other things I'm trying to do. Cause that'd be tight. I got a lot of beautiful fucking maps on Fortnite, so if I could do some scenery shots, wouldn't be very hard to do. I already got a lot of the maps made. And there's some other ones I want to make for holidays. Is she looking around? Look forward. She won't look forward. Oh, that's because the natural way is up. Okay. That'll work then. Man, I got so many dang clean maps on that game, dude. Oh. I don't know why I thought she would just suddenly switch around. I put her in that direction. Oh, that's a good pose. These some simple seated poses. These are what I'm looking for. Just sitting there. Just clothed like a clothing model, right? That's really what this one is. Let me see how much I got. That's 10. That's a full 10. All right, hold on real quick though, because the one I kind of forgot it is a little odd in the back area. If I can find something a little better, switch out to that for the one. Not then. That's cool. That's cool right there. That's real cool, clean, and casual. I just realized I never changed her face once during these whole photos, so whoops. I mean, it doesn't matter a whole lot because she has such a pleasant face, you know what I'm saying? I'm real good at designing my characters, but I usually like to have their facial features are different. There's something crazy on it. I usually like to make their facial features a little different. Smiles and stuff, slighter smiles, winking maybe. Let's see. Yeah, see that wasn't a bad pose, but the flattening of her bottom, it looks a little odd. But let's get on to the next character. Alrighty, next character up. Is that a dang deer floating under the water? What the fuck? I've never seen this before. What kind of weirdo crap is this? Is he swimming backwards? This fool was swimming backwards the whole dang time. Amazing. Here has special abilities. I thought he was slowly swimming forward. Like, I don't remember downloading those spooky mods. What the fuck going on? Alright, we back with the next character. This is Nade, as you can see. Alright, had to switch the body type. She's much more muscular. Well, I guess depending on how you... no, she's more lean, say. Not muscular. Because the other body is a muscular build. Just a chunky muscular build. What does that look like? Dang bright, that's what that looks like. Oop. Hold on. Put our colorization nice and high, so everything's real pretty. Okay. 120 is where I usually like to sit. What about contrast? I'm gonna say 130 for the contrast, and then we'll bring the brightness down a little bit. Yeah, that looks real. That looks beautiful. I mean, she out in the forest. I don't know if this is definitely not something you would wear in the forest, but it definitely is something that look good and is saucy. All right, that's the whole point. You might hear a little bit of car noise in the back. It's hot as fuck in here, so I had to bust open a window real quick. The dang weather, that heat is coming back, folks. It's coming on back, and it's coming back with a vengeance. And so, that's living in the desert for you, you know. You get great winters, great springs of 80, 70, 60, 50 degrees. Sometimes a little lower. I think the lowest we got this year was 35. It took forever to get low. So, kind of already figured it was going to be disgustingly hot. Okay, now with this outfit, we definitely going to have to go way out and be careful here because, you could imagine, by her muscular build, I keep hitting that one first. Alright, she got a lot of booty, alright? So we got to be careful with this one. How the fuck is this moving so slow all of a sudden? This is Nade the Archer. Okay. Oh, hold on. Her eyes, why her eyes look like that? Like she hadn't gotten sleep in like 15 years. You know what, I kind of realized that all their eyes look like... Is it the shiny skin? Oh shoot, this is a shiny skin mod. I was supposed to use this mod like one time for like some beach photos I was doing a long time ago and I completely forgot. I mean, it looked good. I ain't really complaining, but it was like a one-time thing. I forgot. It was a one-time thing, and I forgot. Oh wait, we already used it. Let's scroll down to some ones we ain't used. But she ain't slept in like 15 years. I'm gonna do one more character after this for all of my... Well, technically I got Roderick. He black, but I don't think anybody really gives a crap to see the male character. Although I'm probably gonna do a little bit on him. I ain't did no photos for him in a hot minute. You know, he the giant. He got clean gear. Your male characters are always built to look tough. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be big monsters. And that's exactly what he is. We got one issue here though. This grass is a lot taller than I thought. But I'm not sure. Can we even focus her? That shirt is also a little bit more see-through than I thought. I might have to do some censoring. Might have to do some censoring for her, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more see-through than I thought. I ain't gonna lie to you. The grass is tall as fuck, and the shirt is a little invisible. I said invisible. You definitely wouldn't be watching this right now if it was invisible, because I would have never uploaded it. I would have never uploaded it. Won't upload no crap like that. There we go. That's a good one. I forgot she is ever so slightly cross-eyed. Ever so slightly cross-eyed. Gotta get the good side of her eyes. No, gotta make sure you're dead center. So right about there should be good. Oh. Also, if you're ever wondering, I'm doing these in 4K. Maximum size of my computer screen. Because quality gotta be top notch, you know what I'm saying? Quality hat. Oh, actually, that was a good one. It's a simple hands behind the back pose. That's crazy. Little bitty dress on. Okay, I think we're gonna have to turn off the shiny skin mod. She looks like she ain't slept in like 15 years, dude. It ain't working. Alright, boom. Back to normal. You kind of never really want that on your character too much anyways, because when your character's all shiny like that, it ruins certain features of them. It's really only good for if you're looking for very specific things, depending on what you might like to do. In my case, for beach photos. You know what I'm saying? So, she looks much better now. She looks like she has had some good sleep. Grab her with some severe bags under her eyes. I'm like, this ain't how she normally look. I'm getting one issue though. The dress is causing bad shadows. That's kind of what comes with using physics. Items with physics. What was the time set? No, it definitely want. Alright, hold on. Back us up. There we go. And then we had reduced that a little. Gave us that dark blue hue. And boom, we're back in action. It looks like she has had good sleep. I forgot it does that. But you can't really tell it on certain characters except for her because she already kind of has those type of eyes. First place, so it pronounces it. Because you can still see it. You still see that she has kind of like somewhat like bags under her eyes, but she's always looked like that. Problem is, it's not so pronounced now, you know? Or the good thing is, it's not so pronounced now. I mean, she chilling on a fucking little island in the middle of this gorgeous lake. Which you have to swim to get to, now that I'm thinking about it. Swim in this outfit of all things. Bees everywhere. Alright, where the heck was we at? 1700, 1800, somewhere around there? Shoot, I don't even remember. I'd have to look at the footage. I'm not current. I don't have the folder open for some dumb reason. I always keep the folder open when I'm looking for the footage. It's closed. Something. It's a simple pose. A gun pose? I look like a gun pose. No guns. Well, not. She ain't got no gun. She's a crossbow lady. No, I actually want to bring that brightness up. Bring that contrast up a tiny bit as well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like the 120 better. Alright. I'm just looking for some poses here. She's in this tall grass, so I'm gonna keep standing poses for now. The grass is mad. This grass is mad tall. I forgot I have all my grass mods on, you know. And you gotta have grass mods to make the game look even prettier. It's a little laggy at times, but if I'm playing in 4K, then you should be all good, you know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, it's not very laggy, even in 4K. That looks like she's supposed to be resting her knee on something, but ain't nothing around here for that to work. Back her up to the tree. One of those branches gonna go through her. Ah, she can't go far enough. Messing up on my placements. If only this wasn't limited. We go just a little farther. Just a little farther, brother. Should be good. Was this the pose we were using? I think this was one of the poses we were using. I know this time moving fast as fuck. Slow down. Oh, you know what? That would explain why it didn't look as bright anymore. Time moving too dang fast, man. Right about there. A little lower. And boom. I'm not able to see the tree. I guess it is close enough. I was hoping to not be able to see the tree though. Oh, good. It looks great. Yeah, there's a few other joints though I'm trying to mess around with. Definitely trying to do some GTA stuff, but I need some better lighting in there too though. I don't know if people have lighting mods for GTA. I don't know if that's a thing. In terms of like lamps and usable lamps that are already in the game, there is near impossible to find the names. Oh yeah, I forgot, we gotta back up. It's near impossible to find the names for some of them dang things, man. Like half that crap ain't got like definitive names. You have to just look through endless amount of code, which is a really trashy fucking process that I would prefer not to get into, but it would really help. It would really help my GTA photos, you know? Dang, that crap sucks. That crap is awful. Cause none of it, yeah, none of it has like direct names. You don't exactly know what to look for. You type in the lamp and it's a bunch of bullcrap, and then some of it doesn't even work. I'll be wanting to do like some higher end, or do better lighting for my GTA photos, but dang near impossible. None of them dang things got proper names. You're looking for a good lamp to increase the lighting on your character, lighting on a vehicle, whatever it is you might be doing. I mostly do characters and vehicles when I'm doing stuff on GTA. A little bit of scenery every now and then, but you know, it's Los Santos. There's only so many pictures you can take of Los Santos before you've already taken the picture before. So it's like, oh, bro, it would be easier to do some crap if there was some crap. Problem is, there don't be no crap. It's too much. Might be too much. I have to censor that. Her hand clipping anyway, so it wouldn't. I mean, let me not say it wouldn't be a good shot. It just wouldn't be a clean shot. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wouldn't be a bad shot. It just wouldn't be real good due to her hand clipping it. But yeah, it's like there's so much crap you gotta look through on there. I'll be wanting to do better quality stuff for my GTAs, but shoot. Way too much stuff you would have to look through before you ever actually find what you're looking for. You done spent so much time looking for a proper lighting object for lighting that you know, like an hour or two in and you ain't take a picture yet. That prep is very inefficient. How many standing poses have we done? 4? Okay, so we're gonna do 4 standing, 5 seated. Four standing, 5 seated. I get the sunlight in there. But she's not tall enough. He ain't short either. Red guards ain't really short. So, struggling. There we go. Our hand is clipping. Ah, shoot. I just realized that. The downside to items with physics, or the downside to having your characters just thicker than the average Skyrim player makes their characters. Everybody's characters built little as fuck. That'll work though. Can y'all hear that? That dang hammering? Doing construction right behind the house. Hoping y'all can't hear that. It's loud as fuck. So I'm pretty sure y'all probably can. Dang. It's hot in here though. I had to bust open a window. I'm fucking burning up. Fortunately, the optimization. Oh, we've got to move her to a new spot. The optimization in this room ain't great. I've done photos of a character sitting in this boat, but see, I don't want to do too much of the same thing though. This grass is real tall. If I wanted to do seated poses, we can't right there. Log might work. The log. Have her leaning up against the log, maybe. That crap's super loud. The mic definitely just picked it up just now. The mic was dying down as I stopped talking, and it burst back up as soon as that dang hammer hit. It is what it is, you know. They doing construction right behind the house. I can't do nothing about that, you know. Go up there and tell them to stop doing stuff. I'm recording recording YouTube videos. They probably look at me like okay. We got jobs to do here, brother. I think it's like one dude though. There used to be mad people where it was a lot louder. There used to be mad people working back there. They all disappeared though. I don't know what the fuck happened. If he fired a bunch of people or what, but it's like one dude and it's always the same dude. My problem is, how the fuck you gonna build 4 houses alone? Gotta hire some folks, brother. Yeah, as I'm listening, it's just one dude still. He just back, he got a job to do and he getting it done. Even if he gotta do it by himself. That's 4 houses though. You could easily hire some people. You're gonna make a lot of money off that. 4 houses? I know them his houses. 4 houses. I hire some people, get them houses done real nice and clean. Real nice and well built. Man, you gonna make like well over $1 million off those. Well over $1 million. Or in this current economy, we're gonna get paid, man. We're gonna get paid, boy. I don't remember where the seated poses were. Oh, not that. Gotta back up because we get no. What the fuck is happening to her? You stuck under the tree? I think the tree was causing some issues. Move her up 1 until we find out what the heck we're trying to use. Gonna get well paid off them houses, boy. You can easily pay some people. Let me back up again because it's getting a little crazy. We in those poses. We gotta be careful, you know. We're in those section of the poses. I kind of want her to face the sunlight, but I don't know if she's too close to the. Oh shoot! Get her out the water. What the fuck? I ain't never seen that before. I feel like I should have put her on top of the log instead of... It's covered in fungals. Really wouldn't want to do that in real life, but this ain't real life. So that's not going to be a real issue. Plus it'd be more swaggy. You know, a whole lot easier, that's for dang sure. Having her there on the ground on that... the land is too sloped. I'm not going to be able to work with that. You can't change her directions like you can in Cyberpunk, you know. This is a mod. This is a this photo mode I'm using for Skyrim is not like an actual Skyrim thing. It's a mod that somebody made. Working amazing though. I will never take photos without this thing. Taking photos without this mod, you know what I mean? You're doing yourself disjustice, okay? This mod is that dang good. That well made. It feels like an actual photo mode. That's how well made it is. Go on Nexus, type in photo mode, and you'll see it. You'll see it. If you're trying to do some cyberpunk I say cyberpunk. If you're trying to do some dang Skyrim photography, this is it. The downside is somebody made one for Fallout, but that joint ain't been updated since the next gen update happened, so lost the ability of that, unfortunately. That dang saw sound crazy. What was we at? 1880 something? Red Dead Redemption type numbers? Okay, let me back up, back it up. Back it up, back it up. Back it up. Yeah, you would never really want to mess around with dead logs. Dead logs can have some extremely dangerous fungus on it, but considering we're playing Skyrim and that ain't possible, that ain't something we actually got to worry about. In real life, though, careful messing around with dead logs. If I'm not mistaken, they have one of the one very dangerous, loud as fuck truck, man. They have one very dangerous fungus on it. High active fungus. Might put an early end to your life type fungus. Right, not no old regular old fungus. Might be all good. Oh. I know fungus where you might be able to eat. Nope. Put your life on recall type fungus. You gotta be real careful. I was supposed to switch it that way because I wanted to see the sunlight. That's all we see is the dang fungus, man. These look like these would be big regular mushrooms, though. I think they're obviously here in Skyrim. They're not gonna be what it is in real life. I forgot what it is in real life. I don't really study mushrooms and crap. It was a video I stumbled upon. I don't be in forest like that. Too many bears. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a 10 milli. Well, you know, 10 millimeter. I said 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter is like one of your best bear hunting calibers. But, you know, when you got something that's about 300 pounds and a bit annoyed at the fact that you're in this area and not trying to run away like the average black bear would, you know, saying you're gonna shoot at a charging bear is a whole lot easier to say when you're sitting in the comfort of your seat recording a Skyrim photography video, okay? When it's actually happening, that's a whole nother ball game, okay? That's a whole nother ball game. That good clean shot as well. That's a whole nother ball game, you know what I'm saying? Like when you hear them people on YouTube be talking about, oh, I could fight a cougar. I could fight mountain lions. They're small. Some people are idiots and they don't know how animals work. Those people will be in that mountain dead as fuck, unrecognizable because they just gave a mountain lion or a cougar a free meal. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy for me to say, ah, man, I got a 10 millimeter. If I was out in the forest, I'd just shoot the bear. But it's also a whole nother thing when it's actually charging at you. You can hear him breathing hard as fuck as he's rushing you down. You just hear the sheer force of a 300-400 pound animal charging at you at like 20-30 miles an hour. You know, a good, what's a black bear on average? Like good 400 pounds? Yeah, I'm cool on all that. So in the meantime, okay, I'll gladly mess with my little virtual photographies until I have, you know, actual true effective stuff. I know one thing I do need to get my hands on is I need more shotguns. I don't have enough shotguns. I only got one. It's kind of cheap. I need a real shotgun. I'm looking at Remington's 870, Mossberg 590, and 500s are really good ones. That's the type of thing I would trust with my life, okay? Get me wrong, I know the pistol, 10mm is a monster, that's why I got it. But I don't know if I can trust my life with a pistol. A shotgun, you know a shotgun gonna do its dang thing. Okay, it's a shotgun. Put a slug in that thing, and you'll be all good. Okay? Pistols can be a little iffy. Okay? The backside don't look too good. He's clipping a bit. Obviously, this is one of those little feet poses. But it's a good seat. But it's nobody holds their leg out like that. Okay, nobody do that. That was specifically for the fact of that. I mean, I did. Her dang foot is on the mushroom. Yeah, I don't know if I could trust my life to a pistol in the forest with where there's possible bears. Well, not possible. There just is. Now, just your luck, right? Just your luck is you get not a black bear, but a brown bear. A bear who will be somewhat more likely to get down if he senses your presence. Okay, brown bears are more likely to get down. I don't know if I want to spray a little pistol. Okay, 10mm ain't little. Don't get me wrong, it's not little. It's a very large. It's a decent hand cannon. You know, it ain't no 50 AE, but it's a decent hand cannon. Pretty sure it's got better power than a dang 45, and a 45 is a big fat bullet. Okay. Problem is, it's a pistol. Sometimes, you know, there's a thing in life called adrenaline. Humans aren't the only ones who have adrenaline. Alright? That bear, he rushing in. He like, yo, I don't know who this fool is. On my land, on my grounds, but I'm about to get him. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a shotgun. You know that shotgun is gonna make a mess, okay? Deer slug. Buckshot is cool, but I wouldn't want to take no chances. I wouldn't want to take no chances. Buckshot is real good at turning stuff into cheesecake, but I don't know about the thickness of a bear skull. Thickness of a bear skull might be a bit much. Okay, bears are serious fucking creatures. Ain't no animal you could just goof around with, alright? I mean, no wild animal is something you could goof around with, but we are talking about, you know, a creature that weighs 600, 700, 800, 900 pounds, depending on the region, of course. If you're out in fucking Siberia and crap, they get a whole lot dang bigger. And I ain't messing with it. Need a good shotgun before I trust going out into some dang forest. I thought she would be facing more this way because I'm trying to get more sunlight, but once again, this log is a little more iffy than I thought. There we go. Oh, I can't turn her if the dang what's the name is froze. Log is not as easy to take these photos as I thought it would be. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure the 10mm is more than capable enough. Is a high action round. Dope. If I had me a Desert Eagle, then I think we'd be good. Problem with a Desert Eagle is that thing fat as fuck. That 50 AE, that 50 AE kick. I'm gonna give me a Desert Eagle, that's for sure. I gotta have a Desert Eagle. Oh, here we go. What was the other seated pose? This is a good one, but the way she was sitting on the log, working. Her hand is clipping a little bit over this direction. Okay, never mind. Hide her hand a bit. Not allow you to see it. Now, I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the first one. What was the first one I was using? But then again, too, I could just be overthinking things. I mean, then again, at the same time, I ain't gonna be, like I said, I might never be where there's bears readily available. If I'm pulling up to an area and they say, watch out for bears, I might not, you know, I might no longer be in that area. I don't want to have to watch out for no fucking bear. That's like people who be going out to bear country and stuff. Is it beautiful? Probably. But, you know, death is not the problem. It's how you die, you know? That's my thing. Because death is the inevitable. But at the same time, I would rather not get mauled to death by an easily avoidable creature. Like going out in the good old bear country. You know? Then again, sometimes when you gotta get those good shots, I'm trying to do some photography stuff. I need like them super ultra shots and stuff. Sometimes you gotta pull up to them places. How many is this? 6. Okay, one more. Back on up. Back it on up. Just really comes down to being careful on where you're going. Making sure you don't go too far out into certain places. Making sure that that area doesn't have bears that enjoy hunting people. Because that's been a thing before, many times in the past. That's right, folks. Bears that enjoy hunting. That's a dangerous bear right there, boy. You can't do nothing to get away from him. He knows the human scent. He knows how to track. Then again, I feel like that's a very rare occurrence right there. That's not something that probably happens very often. Most bears typically avoid people. You got those unlucky few, but most bears will avoid people. Black bears are the most likely to avoid. They try to stay away at all times. They know they're much bigger. They know they're much more powerful. But if they ain't gotta have the beef, they won't go for it. They're pretty quick to run. Brown bears will kinda avoid unless they're either agitated or hungry. The good thing with a lot of wild animals is they eat a lot, so they could be full for like 2 days before they ever feel the need to eat again. That's like somebody had it was this video and somebody had asked the question, would you rather be stuck in a room with, I think he said a bear, a gorilla, an alligator, or a tiger? Yeah, a bear, gorilla, alligator, tiger. My instant choice would be alligators. Alligators and crocodiles will eat until they're fucking stuffed to the brim and they won't eat for a whole week. You got 1 week to figure out how to get out of there. They don't move very much either. He won't even attempt to test the waters. He won't really give a crap about your presence until it's time to eat again. Then you're gonna have an issue, because you know, good luck trying to stop a giant leather tank. You know, people always say, "Oh, you sit on his mouth." You know, some of them shows is a little iffy. You sit on his mouth, but that doesn't mean he won't stop. That don't mean he won't try to get you off of him. He gonna lash out. You know what I'm saying? He gonna lash. There's not gonna be much you can do to stop 1,000 pounds of reptilian muscle. You know. And once you're off of him, he back on the hunt. The problem with gorillas is they might get annoyed by your presence and just beat the crap out of you just because you won't, you won't move around. Then if you accidentally stare at him, he might think you're trying to test him. When in reality, you're just fucking in fear and in shock at the sight of a behemoth like a gorilla. You know, 300-400 pounds. It's a mountain gorilla, about 500-600. Crazy how nobody ever talks about the mountain gorilla. It's always the silverback when the mountain gorilla exists. He's a giant, 500 to 600 pounds of fucking primate muscle. You know, gorillas will get annoyed by you. Tiger might kill you just because. Lion, and the bear, you'll probably be hungry within 2 days, or he'll just get annoyed by your presence, much like the gorilla. End up killing you just because you're there. He doesn't want you there anymore. Alligator all the way. It'll take a minute before he feels the need to get at you. Now, if he's on an empty stomach, if they're all on an empty stomach, well, then you're dead, regardless. There's not much you can do to get out of that situation. They say locked in a room with them, so, you know, it's kind of it. Say your fate is sealed with all 4 of them. The gorilla, he might not eat you. Well, depending on how hungry he is, he might attempt something, be the first carnivorous gorilla or something. But the other 3, you gotta look. Gorilla might get annoyed by your presence. Tiger might kill you just because. Bear might get annoyed by your presence. Alligator will sit there for about a week until he's hungry again and then slaughter you. I'm saying, you're not big enough for it to matter of him needing to be in water. No. Crocodiles and alligators, obviously, they hunt at their best in the water. But, I mean, considering the average human is like, what, 170 pounds? You know, he ain't gonna need water. He's not gonna need water to get the job done. I promise you that. Alright, that is 11. I wasn't really a fan of the last one because I didn't realize... Oh, no, not that one. Which one would... One of these I didn't care for. Oh, this one, because it's too similar to the other one. So, boom. That's 10. On to the next character. The frick is this? I was getting ready to do some photos. This man sitting up here... Well, hold on. Check the fit. You know what I'm saying? Check the fit. Got the full green. You know what I mean? The dual shields. But my man's look like he ready to fight, so... No orcs. We gotta give him the fight. Somebody lost, homie. I came here on purpose. Stop fucking shield bashing, lady. Laggy as fuck with all this dang grass mods on. Oh goodness. You gonna block a block? That wasn't lucky, boy. This lag is fucking making this impossible. He should be dead already. That dang lag is making it impossible, boy. I don't know how the heck he got up here. Everybody else was dead as fuck. I must have forgot to kill him last time I cleared this place out. But anyways. Alright, you see the fit, man. She got the full green armor on. Okay. The dual shields. She's a shield maiden. I don't know where the fuck her shoes are, though. Every character, theirs were perfect. They didn't need... Well, no. Naya had shoes, that's right. Or just half-cut shoes. Leah didn't need shoes. She was on the beach, so hers made sense. And the other character we just got off, hers made sense. She was just chilling on an island. But why the fuck this fool ain't got no dang shoes? She had these shoes. These don't match not one bit. Oh, you can't even see them. Oh, there they go. Yeah, those ain't gonna work. This must have been an outfit I was building for something and never finished. Cause she got a full outfit right here, but it didn't match her. Got some Daedric stuff, but she not high enough for no dang Daedric. How the heck she get? Oh no, she might be 657 armor. Okay, never mind. She might be high level. I must have forgot. I'm kind of using whatever she already had. The other characters I built them outfits, but I'm like, oh well, shoot, she already got a full set of armor. May as well use that. Look good, look clean. I'm gonna go right here. I like this spot. Problem is with these dual shields, is there anything that's gonna match her with these dual shields? That's gonna be a tough one to pull off. I mean, it is dual shields. Are these stairs? Or I might face her this direction so we have sunlight behind her. That's gonna be clean. Like right there. Yeah, that's clean. I like that right there. Bring the brightness up a little bit. Bring the color up a little bit. Okay, turn her this direction. Perfect. Forward a little bit toward the stairs. Where does the stairs start? Oh, right there. Okay. But I don't know how well that's gonna work because these stairs are fucking janky. Really consider them stairs. I mean, they go downward, so I guess that counts. Let's keep her with a straight face first, because she's gonna be mostly doing warrior poses. If I have any that can fit these big old shields. I don't know if we got anything that's gonna be able to fit these dang shields, man. I wanted one of them to be in a suit of armor. I mean, they weren't all gonna be casual. Since she already had a bunch of armor on her, like, well, boom, perfect. We're gonna use what she got on her. Problem is, oh, hold on, that's a good one. Gotta back her up though, cause so she already got some stuff. I ain't gotta make no outfit for her. I had to make outfits for everybody else because they didn't have all that much stuff on them. All of Aaliyah's stuff was in her crib. Anaya's only level 4, so she ain't got much. Alright, boom, she already got some stuff, so we in the clear for that one. We ain't clear for that one, boy. Actually, we can keep that about 100. You don't have to be too close. She's the Shield Maiden. This character is old. I made her a very long time ago. Shoot, I can't even give you a time and date of when I made her. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, I think she got the wrong body on. But it actually will work for her as a Shield Maiden. She's supposed to be much smaller. You can probably tell she is a lot skinnier than the rest of them, but she wasn't supposed to have the muscular, skinny build. But it'll work. She's a Shield Maiden. We ain't running around with two heavy shields with no muscles. She was the other body, though. She was Aaliyah's body, which is more of a chunky, muscular build, as this one is more lean. Not like super lean, as you saw by in the day. Not like super lean, but saying close enough. Saying that thick muscular build, you know what I'm saying? Which is absolutely the best body types in the fucking world. Doesn't matter, dang near. Yo, man, nothing wrong with a woman with muscles, right? Factuals. Here. Not really colliding with anything outside of her fingers just going through the shield. That would have been good, though. Actually, matter of fact, hold on. Might actually work at a certain angle. Won't even really be able to see. At the same time, it looks like there's a random dinner plate in front of her. Instead of it like she's holding a shield. I knew this was going to be a tough one, but that's fine. Sometimes you got to do things a little different. Oh, that's a good one. That is perfect. That time. Good. Got the dual shields. Shield Maiden. Hater the Shield Maiden. Okay, she don't use a sword and a board. No, she uses board and board, dude. Okay. Dual shields mean extra defense. Because all shields have a slight rim on it that's sharp enough. Crack a fool's face open with that. Come on, man. It's like an axe, but in shield form. You know what I'm saying? That would be heavy too. You would need some serious stamina and some serious strength to pull it off. But that's her whole thing anyways. Strong. Slim. So she's real good. Real agile. See, all of my characters have a specific body type for a reason. I don't just give them the body types that I enjoy and think look the best, but it's also for actual, you know, the character's lore reasons. So the reason why she is more of a slim but muscular build is because she dual wields shields and wears heavier armor. She's going to need the strength, the muscles to tote the armor, but she can't have too much excess weight and too much muscle, because then when you're dual wielding two massive shields, you'll tire out faster. So something has to be light, and that is the person herself. In the day, as you saw, she was bigger, more muscular, because she wears heavy armor, but she's also not quite as chunky as Aaliyah was, because she also needs to be able to, you know, still be agile as she does use bows and crossbows. Aaliyah is both muscular and a little chunky because she's a dual wield swords. You gotta have that mass, muscle, that overall mass, you know what I'm saying? You charge into a fool, knock him on the ground, kind of like a strong man. Strong men aren't as lean and as ripped as bodybuilders. However, they are a whole lot fucking stronger, okay? That's Aaliyah. That's why she has that, more of that chubby, muscular build as her. This body is more of the chunky, muscular. And then I have my vampire lady. She a big girl, all right? She a big girl. And the reason for that being is her lore is she rose to fucking power. You know, doing a power. What was it? What was that disease? The king's disease? Gout, I think it was. It's kind of like that thing. You know what I mean? She got all the power now. She's a vampire. Okay, so she be eating good. Simple as that. And other characters have either slimmer or bigger builds. Then for my male characters, they're all just giants. I'm keep it 100. Roderick is my REDGUARD werewolf. He's huge. He's a lot bigger than the average REDGUARD, bigger than Nords. I would say Nords are like 6 foot flat, so I would say he's probably 6'4", 6'5". He's just a big fucking werewolf, man. I needed a werewolf character because one of my there was a video I had recorded a long time ago. I had a character named Cleo. She was supposed to be a little Greek lady. She was my werewolf character, but I'm like, you know what? Who would make a better werewolf? A male character. Cause I made her real short. Oh, shoot, going back to body types and the reason why they have their body types. So that character, she has Aaliyah's body type, the chunky muscular build, or the chubby muscular build, but she's really short. So the perfect, who's better for stealth than a tiny person? Okay. Who would be better? You know, you can't be sneaky at 6'7". Not very easy to do. It's not very easy to pull off. You ain't gonna be able to pull up to certain places. Okay, so who better than a tiny Breton, well, / Greek woman? Okay. Then you got one of my old characters, Deathclaw. He is a Khajiit. He's fucking huge. Right? He makes Roderick look small. I needed a character who was sheer brutality. I'm like, who could be more brutal in the melee game than the Khajiit? It's a big fucking cat man running around, shredding people up with claws. Who could possibly do that better? Nobody, technically. But I ended up making another character any dang ways for melee, because I completely forgot about the Pugliest glove enchantment. Plus, you know, when you're rocking heavy armor, you can get more melee damage. I was never a big fan of Khajiit. I don't really do the furry races. You know, that's not really my thing. I used to have the lizard. I used to have an Argonian. What did he look like? He was massive. He had a giant face. Anytime you ever see an animal and it's got a large face, per se, like a pit bull, the bite force on that animal is going to be disgustingly high. So he had a mean neck. He had a mean jaw. His jaw and neck were fucking huge. He had a Mike Tyson neck with a dang Komodo dragon jaw. I'm saying, you ever see a crocodile? And they got them massive rear jaws and their necks are wide as fuck? That is a crocodile that will snap you up at the greatest point of pressure known to mankind. Crocodiles and alligators already got the highest bite forces. But some of them crocodiles and some of them alligators are on a whole nother level. Them big boy alligators and big boy crocodiles, especially crocodiles like a saltwater crocodile. That's your biggest crocodile. Nile crocodiles are massive too. Those type of crocodiles, ooh-wee. Guess what? They all got something in common. Absurdly large jaw and neck. So my Argonian had a dumb large jaw and dumb large neck. That was a long time ago though. I think that was back on 360. That was way back when. I don't have that character no more. I mean, unless I boot up the 360, then I still got him, but I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. That 360 gonna stay in the garage where it is. 6, we got 4 more. That thing gonna stay right where it is. I ain't about to plug that thing, that old dog in. I ain't got nowhere to put it anyways. I still got all my old characters though, but all my characters have specific body types that match their thing. Whatever it is they do. And then some of them, some of the characters, mostly caster characters. Caster characters usually just have the body type that I favor, which is, you know, a woman who is just a little chunky. That's Aaliyah's build. That's the first character we played. Aaliyah's build is, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I mean, it's pretty dang obvious. That's how most of my characters are built in practically every game I play where I can customize their body type. Black Desert, my main character, you know, she a little chubby. I'm saying that's what I like. Just a little bit, not too much. Not too much. Okay. Some people be thinking craziness. These days, that word is skewered. But you know, it is what it is. Some people like what they like, some people don't. For me personally, you know, just a little bit. Muscles, a muscular woman is something magical too. You know what I mean? I'm very appreciative. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, most of my characters are built to what matches their fight type the most. Aaliyah, she has the twin mass type muscles. Alright, muscular, chunky as well. You know, power lifter type build. Or a woman's strongman build. Not power lifter, I always say power lifter. Power lifters are usually a little smaller. strongmen are your absolute mass monsters. They're true mass monsters. I mean, people say bodybuilders are the mass monster, but I don't know, son. I mean, don't get me wrong. 260, 270, 280, 290, 300 pounds of solid muscle. It's pretty dang crazy. But, you know, nothing's more crazy than a man who's standing in at 6'8", 430 pounds of mostly muscle with the capability of lifting fucking 300-400 pound Atlas stones. You have to be absurdly strong to pull that crap off. Because it's a dang circle. It's a dang ball, you know. You know how awkward that is to lift? A ball that weighs 400 pounds? Number one, to be able to lift something so awkward yet almost as heavy as you is that's a testament of strength right there. That is a testament of sheer strength. Peter's smiling for these last two. That is a sheer testament of fucking brute and technical strength. Because you can't just brute force an Atlas stone, right? The technique that goes into it. Them things are fucking awkward, okay? I've had a slight test of Atlas stones. This is how I learned about this. That's honestly one of the things that got me into exercising, was learning that I was pretty fucking strong for my age. I think I was 16, and I didn't really lift any dang weights. I was, you know, basic teenager. Hey, I was not lifting no weights. I wasn't doing none of that. However, there was a safe that my dad had. That thing was 80 pounds, I think, but it was very freaking small. Okay, what's the best recognition of that I could give you? It was small, but it was so freaking heavy. Ah, that's too big. I mean, I can't really see it in relativity to her, but if I took a wild guess, I'm gonna say, well, I mean, he did right there. It definitely wasn't that big. It was small. It's a small safe, but it weighed 80 pounds. We were moving from whatever house we were living in at the time, and I had to move it. Man, I'm carrying this fucking, it's like a microwave. That's the best way I could put it. It's about the size of a microwave, but not as rectangle, more square. So where the microwave is long, skewer that a little bit and make it a perfect cube. It was a perfect cube of the average microwave size. So here I am at 16, moving this fucking 80-pound microwave. I'm like, dang, I'm pretty fucking strong. I didn't realize how strong. Okay, number one, keep in mind, I'm 16. I'm like fucking 115 pounds at best. Right? I'm moving this dang thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of nice. But I didn't think too much of it because I thought probably anybody could do that. Little did I know, not anybody could just do that. And it was that point I started getting into exercising. And now I can easily move that. I can move that safe with zero issues. I probably could hold it in one arm and be fine, and hold some other stuff in another arm. The crazy thing, I ain't even that much bigger, but I was probably like 110, 115 at that time, 135 now, but that was probably mostly through muscle. I'll say the only issue I have is my legs. I ain't gonna lie, I am the average chicken-legged man, because I refuse to do leg exercises. I try my best, but I fucking hate leg exercises. I don't know what it is, dog, but look here, folks. That is all 4 of my chocolate characters here on Skyrim. I need to hurry up and edit and upload this because this video needs to be uploaded by 3 o'clock, and it is 1:46 as of speaking. I ain't recorded a single dang Warcraft video. Today was about Warcraft videos. Problem is, I don't record photography stuff till Wednesday, so I gotta get it out. With that being said, though, it has been your boy Jeton Legendary. If you enjoyed this session, that is good. If you didn't enjoy this session, that is good. Either way, you watched it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share with your people, join Legendary Clan Support Channel, become legendary. I upload all things photography, virtual, real life, and sometimes AI. With that being said, I'm out.